Hello? It feels so strange. I haven't opened OBS in God knows how long. Okay, wait. I gotta be really careful. I can't. Oh, I feel like it's my first time ever. I feel like it's a debut, but it's not. I just haven't. I don't know. I haven't. Oh my god. Hi, everybody. It's so good to see you all. I will see you inside. I'm not re-debut. I'm not re-debuting. I'm not re-debuting. Okay. It's been quite a journey, though. I will say I missed you all. I've missed you all too so much. And we have. Oh my goodness, so much to catch up on. I feel like, oh my God, it's been 84 years. And holy moly, what is this warm welcome back, guys? What is this? I was like freaking out. I was like, no way. No way. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my God. I'm going to get very emotional. Yeah, dear. I'm going to get very emotional. It's so, I sound so much better. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It is very, very interesting. What I am doing at the moment. And I'm gonna go over it in all minute. And I guess we're just gonna catch up. I feel like we have so much to go over. Wow, when was the last time I streamed? It was like 3 weeks ago, wasn't it? I think this is like the biggest break I've ever taken. I think the longest I've ever taken was like a week and a half or something. I don't think I've taken a break this long, and I almost extended it further, but I was like today I was like, no, I need to come back. I miss my gremlins. I miss all of you so much. Yeah, it was like it's been like weeks. Car accident? Oh, there was a car accident, but that was back in February. Yeah, listen, I feel like I'm about to start a press conference. We got lots to talk about. Mainly I've been really sick and deeply depressed, which I feel, it's fine. I'm feeling finally. I'm really tired of being sad. I'm really tired of being sad and in my feelings, and I want to I want to I would like to kick the ass. I would like to kick the ass again and kind of get and kind of come back to it. But we're going to talk all about it instead of you just waiting outside and hearing my ominous voice like I'm God. I think nothing beats tradition. It's been a very long time. I haven't listened to this song in like nearly a month, right? So you know what to do. Get your emotes ready. I can't believe I'd say it. It feels good to say. Get your emotes ready. And why don't we open these doors and get this party started? I'll see you on the other side. Yeah? It's so good to see you. I'm gonna give you so many smooches. I can't wait to see you all. Okay, I'll see you on the other side. See you. Yeah.
You never feel happy. Never feel happy. No, you won't. Until you try. You never feel happy. You never feel happy until you try. Never feel happy until you try. You know what? Never feel. You never feel happy until you try. Never feel happy until you try. You never feel happy. Never
Oh, I forgot. The transition's got to come back. Oh my good. Damn it. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hi. Wow. It's been so long. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's so good to see you all. Oh my God. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Seriously, what the heck? I Mama didn't rain no bitch. Wait, what is happening? Oh my God. I accidentally I accidentally activated my Siri. I was like, my mama didn't raise no bitch. I can't be getting emotional while I watch a jukebox jam. What the heck? I sound so much better. Good, good, good. Yeah, my voice has been healing really, really well. It's been really interesting because yeah, I will talk all about it, I guess. But uh it feels so strange. It feels so strange. It feels so strange to be back. Like not in a bad way. It feels good. It feels I like miss this. I feel a little rusty though. I gotta admit. I was like, how do I open this fucking program? I forgot the last time I had to open this thing. I couldn't remember. It's like where's the live button? Where's the live button? When you get used to doing it like all the time, all of a sudden we don't do it for a very long time. I was like, how I do this? Test mother may. Oh, you see. Hold on, wait. No, wait. We could do. Hold on, wait. No, I got this. Okay, I could do this. Test. Okay, wait. I think I need to do this, and then maybe this, and let's see if that helps. Let's see. Is this gonna work? Does this work?
Pog Online Poggers.
That works. Can you hear that? Does that work? Yes? Good. See? Good. Good. Great. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, Jesus. Oh my God. Hi everybody. It's so good. Look at all my gremlins. It's so good to see you all. It's so good to see you all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me first say thank you to everybody. Well, first of all, thanks for like showing up. It's nice to know that I can open my doors for business and people are still coming through these diner doors. That's really nice. That's very sweet. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, it feels so good to be back. It feels so good. I'm like naturally smiling. It feels so good to be back. Uh let's thanks. Thanks you all. Oh, is that Dan? Hi Dan. Hi. Oh my goodness. Listen, I will let me say hi to everybody who so generously and very sweetly subbed and welcomed me back. Mighty Ray, thank you so much for tier 1 and for 21 months. Let me tell you, I was so surprised when I was like opening up my stats and I saw that there were some subs that had already happened. I was like, I haven't like streamed in 3 weeks. I think at the minimum, right? I was like, damn, like, come on. Jesus. No, wait. No, wait, wait a minute. Shrimp Express. I know exactly who that is. Wait a minute. You're not. No, I'm supposed to. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be paying you for artwork. You're not supposed to be coming into my streams and all of a sudden just giving out gifted subs like that. Like they're hotcakes. What is this? Oh, thank you so much. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That was very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you. And thank you for the hydrate. Actually, I have to change that. I need to change the redeem because I need your help. Um so I feel like So there's some background story as to why. First of all, there's a reason why the what do you fucking call it? The channel points, the channel points. Why they're so expensive, and it's because when I used to have like my redeems and stuff, people would, of course, take advantage of them and they'd spam them and stuff. But I feel like that was I feel like I can lower these. So first of all, I'm gonna reject your points so you can save them and use them in the future. Okay. All right. I'm gonna reject this. Oh my God! I'm not even through my saying. I'm not even done saying my thank yous and my hello. Hi, Nisile. That's how you say yes. Hi, like Nisile, like missile, missile or missile, right? Missile. You kiss underneath a mistletoe. Am I kissing underneath your toes? Yes, I got it. Great. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming on in. Hi, everybody. My name is Miss Lala. I'm a 1950s diner waitress VTuber serving up fun in the 21st century. It is my first day back in like 3 weeks. It's my first day back in 3 weeks, something like that. I think. Something like that. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. Hi, it's so nice to meet all of you. Thank you so much for bringing your community over. I'm a 1950s diner waitress VTuber serving up fun in the 21st century. I hope you had a lovely time with your community. Thanks for bringing them by. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, we just opened the doors like 20 minutes ago. So, find one of the very vacant booths or stools, get all cozy in, and then we'll get the party started. Yeah, with all of you guys. Thanks for coming on in. I really appreciate it. That's so nice of you. How am I doing? That is a very loaded question. I have to say, that is a very loaded question. How do I answer that question? I think that's a loaded question. I must say, I must say, um,
Mom. I need to go outside. I need to hit a fire hydrant. I mean, bark.
buck. Oh bathrooms outside, not inside. Intoxicated. Hello. It's so good to see you, my favorite TwitchCon line buddy. Yes, I hope you've had a wonderful time since TwitchCon. I hope you had a great TwitchCon. This is like my first stream back since TwitchCon, and before that, I think, right? It's been a very long time. I got really, really, really sick after TwitchCon. And so, my voice was totally out of commission. So, this is my first day back. It's so good. Intoxicated is a new friend of the diner. We literally became line buddies over at TwitchCon. Because you know me, I can't keep my mouth fucking shut for anything. So, it's so good to see you. Oh, it's so good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Oh my God. Oh man, this is so crazy. This is wild. I can't believe it. Wait. First of all, I gotta redeem this let me make sure. I gotta redeem this hydrate and make sure I am doing. Okay. There we go. Hydrate. I did a massive discount to hydrate. Please, if I do this means that I'm doing this with with the hope that you won't spam this nonstop. But it is now only 1,000 channel points. Okay, because I do need your help in terms of reinvigorating my vocal cords, I guess. Okay. Kind of thing. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's been a lot. Enjoy your emotes. Okay. There's been a lot of the gifting and all, and a lot of generosity, and I feel very guilty. I've not doled out my thank yous. So let me do this. Make sure everyone gets their hellos and thank yous. Mighty Ray, once again, thank you so much for tier 1. Bravongo for your tier 1 and for your 21 months. Inconceivable, thank you for your tier 1. Thank you. Mytha, thank you so much for your tier 1. JMB for your tier 1. John T for your 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Besitos, besitos. King Frankie, thank you so much for your tier 1. Peter the Pilot, thank you so much for tier 1. Tin, thank you for tier freaking 3. Holy moly. Scotty Bear, thank you so much for tier 1. Draconis, thank you for tier 1. Old Dog Creighton for tier 1. Panny, thank you for gifting a tier 1 to Guida Mista. Landon, thank you for tier 1. Inconceivable, thank you for the tips. Dan, thank you for the tips. Tin, thank you for the tips. Allie, thank you for tier 3. Mwah! Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Allie, for gifting out a sub to Nisoil. That was very nice of you. Gutta, thank you for your tier 1. Sailor Magatron, thank you for tier 1. And Allie, thank you for gifting a sub to Intoxicated. GT Man, thank you for the bits. And Tin, thank you so much for the bits as well. I feel like there's been a little bit of a delay with Gambit today. So, I think this whole thing is all like, how do you say? It's all rusty. My whole setup is
Mother,
so rusty.
why have you
Oh.
let the unwashed masses back in here? I can smell the tears on them. The quiet was so peaceful. Seriously, though. Good to hear your voice, Lals.
And Spectre, thank you so much for Prime Gaming. It's so good to be back. It's so good to be back. Mwah! Oh my god. Oh my goodness. So it's really interesting because I'm doing vocal therapy, right? My first session was Friday. I have my next one on Wednesday, so the day after tomorrow. And because my vocal cords are indeed a little fucked up, but we can fix it, right? So there is some stuff that's going to be happening for streams going forward until the doctor says otherwise. Okay, we're going to be we got a lot of stuff. My Puerto Rican girlfriend approves of my content. I'm very glad to hear that. Thank you. I'm very glad to know that a Boricua appreciates what we're throwing down here. Jimmy! Hello! Hello! Oh my goodness. It's so good to see everyone. I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to do all my hellos, but it's so nice to see you, Asp, and Jimmy, and Tin, and Spectre, and Rain, and Lack, and Dan, and I saw there's so many gremlins hanging out. Thank you so much. Thank you, Grim. Thank you so much for coming by. It really means a lot to me. It's been quite the adventure these past few weeks. Where do I start? So, basically, what's a TLDR? Because I don't want to say this in a way that's really sad and crazy. Because I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm feeling really motivated to jump back into the stuff. I have to be careful with my vocal cords though and my throat because they are prone to like being overused and swelling. So I do have certain stuff to go over, so we can talk about that. I must leave you for. We're glad to be here. Welcome you back. Oh, Frankie, thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much. It's so nice to have you in. Thank you for saying hello. I really appreciate it.
I must leave for
there it is.
work but had to be here to welcome you back. Take care, Ms. Lala. Glad you are feeling better and enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you, baby. Mwah. Thank you. It's good to see you. Thank you for the stretch. Also, thank you. So what are we doing? What am I doing? I mean, I don't know. So What am I doing with my life? And that's a very interesting question. So we have okay. Hi Greg, welcome on in. Hi Jay. Yeah, so let's go over a couple of things. So first things first, let's tackle the elephant in the room. If I can, if my small little body can move it out of the way. Um, So the elephant in the room. So not really elephant. So I got very, very sick post TwitchCon. Um I still don't really kind of know what happened, but basically the second doctor I saw surmises that I had a terrible case of laryngitis that then ended up developing into some sort of weird bacterial infection that resembled strep and bronchitis, which is crazy. So I didn't have bronchitis. I didn't actually have strep, but I had like nearly all the symptoms. It's very crazy. And it's just because I think what happened is that I have asthma. I had this really terrible case of laryngitis. And like it was so bad, like I couldn't swallow, uh and I couldn't talk. I thought I just had a really bad sore throat, and then it was so much worse. So, and I'm still kind of like recovering a bit. So, but I'm doing like so much better. I'm doing so much better. You can probably hear that I'm doing a lot better. But I was on antibiotics. And I also have been dealing with a lot of family stuff that's been going on in the background that has been, uh, wow, my brain worms have really gotten the best of me these past couple of weeks. They've really wriggled some holes in my brain, but doing a lot better. Um, but so it was just like the perfect storm of a million things. I got terribly sick. I'd been maybe averaging, there'd been instances where I'd get more than 3 hours, but for the most part, I had been getting like 3 hours of sleep for maybe basically 2 months. Uh, I basically run myself so ragged that my doctor was like, if you don't take a break, you're going to kill yourself. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's not good. So, doctor's orders. So
Dude,
definitely.
how do you feel?
Basically that. So yes, so my immune system was completely shot. I was running on like fumes. I was overworked, and so my body literally fell apart, and I've been spending the last few weeks trying to recover. And I'm really grateful, first of all, that I had friends who recommended to go to an ENT, because an ENT is like a throat and voice specialist. So I went finally. I had to push my original appointment, which was after TwitchCon because I got very sick. But I finally saw the ENT last week, and I found out that I have a partially deviated septum for the first time in my entire life. I have no idea what that means, but I know those words. But I found out randomly. I was like, "What do you mean I have a deviated septum?" I was like, I've been going to the doctor for it. We're not going to talk about how long I'm going to the doctor because I don't want to age myself in front of everybody, because remember, anyway, so I went to the doctor and they said I have some a devious septum. No, my septum is not devious. It's not curling its mustache in the corner trying to plan world domination. Hey, Maury, Maury, I'm doing so much better. I loved hanging out with you. I hope you've been good. Oh, it's good. I wish you back. I will say, like, oh my God, I feel like I've been in this little bubble, like, because I haven't spoken to friends, I haven't seen people, I've just been, so I've, Don Don thank goodness Don Don's been really busy, with work, but because he's been really busy with work, He hasn't been around a lot and he's been traveling for work a lot this year. And so first his mom visited and then she left and now my mom's in town. Mama Lala's in town. And so she's helping with me as I like recover and there's like things to take care of and stuff. So and she's making sure basically that I'm getting the sleep that I need to get and taking care of myself because I will slip back into my workaholic tendencies. So I've been in this little bubble where I've just been hanging out with moms. So I like started walking around with like a brown paper bag that had like applesauce and mozzarella cheese string in it, just in case I like stumble upon a kid in the street, it's like they're rubbing off on me. But hi TNT Raider, welcome, welcome. No, it's nice to see you. Nice to have you in. Oh my goodness. So what happened is I went to the doctor, right? I went to the ENT. First of all, I found out I had this deviated septum. I don't know what that fucking means. Whatever, it's fine. But they did put this camera down my throat. And, your girl has a trained gag reflex. So, didn't really have a problem having this camera go where it needed to go. But I went down and I saw this really gnarly video of my vocal cords. And my vocal cords, I saw it with my own eyes. And she was like, look, take a video of it so you remember it, like a take-home souvenir, kind of like when they take a picture in the middle of a roller coaster at a theme park. I was like, sure, why not? I'll frame it. And there are like a couple of gnarly little nodules on my vocal cords. So what does that mean? What are nodules? It's like polyps. So, you go for a colonoscopy, they find polyps in your asshole. It's like the same thing, but in my throat. So it's not maybe the same thing. I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm a diner waitress. I'm not, okay? So I feel like, yes, I can be officially be crowned the throat goat, So they're on the vocal. So my so my vocal cords have developed this polyp and these nodules, and I was like, how I don't know how long I've had this because I feel like I've like adjusted my stream schedule to kind of battle when I've had sore throat or whatever it is because background fact for those who are new here and many of my gremlins know this, but Moon, thank you so much for your tier 3. Thank you so much, honey. Mwah! Thank you so much. And K-Dog, welcome on in. Mrs. Finn, hi, everybody. I'm so sorry if I haven't been able to say hello directly today. It's a major catch-up day. Major catch-up day. So, but anyway, so I have these things that I don't know how long they've been there for. And I will, so she was like, play me clips because, I was recommended to go to this specific doctor actually by Sayu, our lovely Sayu, and so he's a professional voice actor. And so, he recommended a ENT. I had to go to that ENT. And, it could be that I've had this for a while, but basically she was like, you got to buy everybody who recommended you come to an ENT a drink because they saved me from surgery. So if I hadn't gone to a doctor in a couple of months, she said, it would have gotten so bad that I would require surgery on my vocal cords, which is definitely a little scary to hear. Vice, thank you so much. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm feeling much better. Feeling much better. So yes. So right now, hi Poofy, hi Asp. Yes. So that was kind of crazy to hear about that. So she said definitely to start vocal therapy, and I started the day. 2 days later, I started my vocal therapist, right? I started on Friday. And so it's like PT, right? If an athlete, sprains their ankle, they got to go to PT. They got to have, healing time, right? And rest and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going through right now. Obviously, I was given the permission. I am allowed to stream, But that being said, I do have there's going to be some changes to how stream's going to work. So what's going to happen is that I'm allowed to stream, but I can't stream for more than maximum, absolute maximum 4 hours. I'm going to try to keep it to 3 so that I can encourage my voice heals, continues healing. So I have to do this for the next few months. Okay. So streams are strictly only 3 hours. And so then, did anyone take pictures with that glowing throat? I should have. That would have been cool. I have to, and I have a bunch of things I have to do. So every single day I have to wake up. First thing, the doctor was like, so one of the first ways you have to combat what's going on in your throat is I'm going to hold your hand as I say this, Lala. I was like, yes? Lala? It's true. You must, for the health of your vocal cords, you must be hydrated. You have to drink water. What do you mean? What do you mean I have to drink water? I'm sorry, honey. I don't know how else to tell you, but you have to drink water. It's so important that you do. And I need you to drink a glass first thing every single day. You need to drink at least 16 ounces to start at the beginning of your day. You have to. It's for your health. But I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to drink the water. I don't want to drink the water. So, that is definitely, I have to, which is, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Hey, reality. Hello. So, I can't believe it. So I have to drink 64 ounces of water daily is the doctor's order. So that being said, I definitely am very grateful that I have some non-caffeinated, caffeine-free gamer subs, and I have been drinking it, and it's been really good. And actually, I made Buff's iconic flavor, which is currently my fave. And I had my mom try it actually, and I was like, "Ma, what do you think of the flavor?" She goes, "This is really nice. I really like it. It's like peach. It's like a peach tea." I was like, "Yeah. You want to know the name of the flavor?" She's like, "What?" I was like, "Doggy style." And she's like,
I can't talk right now. I'm making piss.
but it really be me. I'm like a little piss factory now. I'm a little piss factory. Hi, hey, King. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the warm welcome back. You're so sweet. Welcome. Listen, okay. So I have to drink water. Much to my disappointment, I have to start drinking water. I'm making piss.
Well, at least you are well rested now. That's good. Capitalism calls, burger and milkshake. Chop chop, la la.
Chop. Shocked by the flavor. I will admit too. I was. Sometimes you gotta piss out the demons. Can I have lime juice? Yeah, you can add. I mean, I first have to drink just a regular glass of still regular water at the beginning of every single day. I have to do that, and that is doctor's orders. Um, I have been actually drinking a lot of tea, so I've been throat coating a lot, which is great. So, which has been really delicious because I've been having throat coat tea with lemon and honey, and it's become like I like crave it now. So that's been really great. Um, it's actually amazing how much your voice can heal when you're like forced to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. Um, I don't know if doctors know about this new technique, but yeah, uh, they should start it. Throat coat for the throat goat. You heard it here, folks. Um, but yeah, I have to drink water. What is it? So this is my daily morning routine. I have to drink a glass of water to start my day. I have to do about 5 minutes of using a nebulizer, and then I have to do these exercises.
We understand that, as a New Yorker, this is new information for you. The not talking thing, we mean.
It's true. I yap too much, so me not being able to talk is crazy. Silence is golden, but duct tape is silver. Okay. Hi, RX Man. Hi, Ninja Tunes. Welcome on in. What the hell is a nebulizer? I barely know her. No, okay. So a nebulizer is like this, like inhalation. Like you like put on. It's like it. You put this like saline solution in it, or some medicinal solution in it, and then it like steams it up, and then you like breathe it in and breathe it out. Is basically what it is. Um. So that's basically what it is. Hi, Magnus. Welcome on in. So, yeah, it has like this medicated like vapor, not viper, I'm not putting a fucking snake down my throat. A vapor. Okay, so hi, Shadonada. Welcome on in. Hi, hello. So. So it's very good. Yeah, and actually albuterol is actually what I do for my asthma for like emergency scenarios. So it's very good, and
Throat coat from a viper down your throat. You're mixing your metaphors again.
I can't help it. Listen, my brain's a little scrambled, okay? My brain's a little scrambled. I know we serve them scrambled, but you know, my brain is also. But nebulizers are great. It's been very helpful. The other thing I got to do is I got to do these like bubble straw exercise. So I have to do this at the beginning of the day, and then I have to do it halfway through stream. So when we hit the hour and a half mark, I got to do it if we're doing 3 hours, right? So I just need like 5 minutes to do that. And it's like a cup of water with like a straw in it. And I have to do these like exercises. So this is the other thing. So in about 10 minutes, I have to do vocal rest. So I have to take like a 5-minute vocal rest break. So that's the other thing that my doctor told me. So I'm allowed to stream, but for every hour I stream, I have to take a 5 to 10 minute break. I'll do 5 today, but I have to do a 5 to 10 minute break, a vocal rest. So I can't talk. So we're going to probably do I'll probably put words on stream. I can hang out here, whatever, but I can do that. Thank you for the hydrate. Momo! Hi, Momo! Hi, Momo! Mwah. Yeah. It was such a pleasure to meet you. Oh, so nice to see you, Simba. Thank you, Simba, 5-minute dance break. Yeah, I mean, or I could put up a video. We could watch a video for 5 minutes. Yeah, I get to subject you to my favorite lads videos. I get to subject you to my favorite lads videos. Yeah. So that is the new routine. So I also program the ads. So if you're not subbed, which is fine, I'm not asking you to sub. If you can't sub, you can't sub. But that is when I have also programmed the ad break. So once every hour, there's 3-minute ad breaks at the top of the hour. So basically I'm trying to coordinate it so we're watching a chill video, you enjoy, there's the ad break, we'll just put something on in the background so you're not really missing so much anything of stream. I'm just kind of hanging out. What's nice about it is that maybe we can queue up some new movie trailers or something too. Okay. Yeah, give the iPad for 5 minutes. So that's what I have to do. So I have to do that. And maybe I should put up a sign or something that I'm taking my 5-minute vocal rest. But I have to do that while I recover. And it's probably a good practice to do anyway. So one of the things, right, this bubble cup technique where I have to blow into the straw and I make bubbles in the water or whatever, and I do vocal sounds or whatever, that is a technique that helps encourage me to practice forward resonance. So not only does it help like redistribute like how my vocal cords are used, but also I'm actively practicing this thing called vocal resonance. So what is vocal resonance? That means you like talk with the front of your mouth instead of the back, right? And I'm not like speaking in my throat. I'm like speaking in the front of my mouth, right? When you say mom, meme, nasty Nancy, nags a lot, like it's like the buzzing in the front of your mouth apparently. So I'm having to use the front of my mouth, not the back of my mouth and my throat. Much to Don Don's disappointment, I had to tell him he had to hang up his Mario costume because there's no more going down my pipe for the time being while I recover. So, we have to, we all have to make sacrifices and adjustments and things. So, yeah. So anyway, but it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. So that's kind of like what is happening and how streams are going to be. So, yes. What are some other things? So I will be streaming this week, today, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm also going back to our old stream times, which used to be 12 p.m. PT, 3 p.m. ET, and what is that, 11 p.m. GMT, something like that. So we're going back to starting a little bit later. So that way I have my morning to kind of rest. Because the other thing, doctor's orders. Hey, sweetie, welcome on in. Hey, Aka Scarlett. Hi, baby, welcome on in. Hello. Hi, Massey Yogurts, welcome on in. Oh, 8 p.m.? 8 p.m. on the other side? Yeah. So basically I'm what you fucking call it? So I have to be really strict about my schedule. In other words, if I'm doing collabs or anything, it has to be on either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. I'm not gonna add an additional day in which I'm using my voice. Every Tuesday, I have my manager meetings with my team and stuff, and my doctor said that I have to actually mute myself during these meetings, and I can like respond in chat essentially. Because I have to give my voice as much rest as possible. So yeah, unfortunately. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we're gonna do 12 p.m. start times now. PT, 3 p.m. ET. Right? Yes, 3 p.m. ET. Go home. And we'll go for about 3 to 4 hours. I'm gonna try and keep it to 3. So that, yeah, I can kind of recover. Yeah. What else? I am also trying this thing where I'm trying to monitor my voice. Oh, whoops! I forgot. I gotta put it up on my phone. This is the first time I'm trying this. There's this app I gotta have on while I'm streaming, so I can see how the volume that I'm at. Which I took offense to this. You know, I'm in this vocal therapist meeting, and she's like, you know, I want you to be able to monitor your voice, right? She's like, I really want you to monitor your voice, Lala. You know, when I want to make sure you're using a very good volume, so you're not stressing it in a way that really, you know, irritates your nodules in your throat. And I was like, okay, I get it, lady. But like what you're basically saying is I'm not allowed to be a boisterous Puerto Rican woman because I feel like this is very pointed and slightly racist. uh, and So it's going to be very interesting to see how this goes. But even Don said, so listen, I'm trying. Listen, I'm trying. Listen, I'm trying. So one way, because Don was like, I have to be honest. Because like use like no noise canceling headphones when you stream, like you can't hear yourself, and you like when you talk, you're like yelling. I was like, what? What do you mean? Huh? So, Ali! Hi, Ali. Hello. Mwah. Hi. Thank you for tier one. So I'm trying this thing where I'm trying to monitor my volume, and the way that I'm doing that is I'm currently streaming and I have my headphone off of one ear, so I could like hear myself, which is kind of strange. I'm like self-conscious hearing myself. It's a little out of body like self-awareness. So you should try it sometime. And the same way, like when you hear the feedback loop of your own voice coming into your ear, I'm like, I don't know how to what. So anyway, nature's being racist. Exactly. And I don't appreciate it. So I have tea in my hand. And what is it? I have tea in my hand. I'm here. I'm able to stream, which I'm very grateful for because I've missed this a lot. And there was definitely I was like, I wanted to start streaming sooner. I did, but last week I was about to like go live, and I felt like so dejected. And I've had quite a time, guys. I've guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I've had such a time recently. Edmeister, thank you so much for tier one. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. So hi Paisley, welcome on in. So it's yeah. I've had between my health, between my work, between family stuff. It's been such a challenging time. And then, of course, I find out, what is it? Yesterday, I'm doom scrolling, right? I'm picking my belly button. I got my face mask on. I got my headband in bed. I look like a serial killer, but, I'm scrolling on Instagram. And I saw that Mercury is in Gatorade again, starting today, which is awesome because, that's surely a good thing. That is sarcasm for those who can't read tone. So... So, it's like retrograde. Yes, I like to call it in Gatorade because it feels like it's drowning itself. It doesn't make sense to me. So, Gatorade does not have mercury. Yeah. So Mercury is in retrograde or whatever the fuck, and so that means that it's times of strife are ahead or whatever the hell it means. So anyway, great. Great. I just finished dealing with, I'm like white knuckling and clawing my way back to like the surface from being in the depths of depression. And then all of a sudden Mercury just like smacks me in the face, so No, I don't play retro games on my. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hi, Tria. Hi, Tria. Welcome on in. Lunch Bush. Hi, Tria. Welcome on in. Hi, everybody. It's so good to see you. I hope you had a wonderful stream. My name is Miss Lala. I'm a 1950s dino waitress VTuber serving up fun in the 21st century. And nice to have you. Nice to have you in. Today is my first stream back in a few weeks, like 3 weeks. So it's great to have you in. Hi, Mickey. Hi. Hi, Mickey. Hi, Mickey. Welcome on in. Hi. Hi, Mal. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Mwah. Welcome on in. You know what? It's about that time where I gotta shut the fuck up. It's been no. We still have a few minutes. Okay, we have a few minutes. So I'm gonna do this channel trailer, and then it'll be shut the fuck up o'clock. Okay, enjoy. Oh my god, this cover is so heavy. Open it. Oh my goodness, can a gal get some air in here? My god. Oh, hi. My name is Miss Lala. I'm a 1950s dino waitress VTuber serving up fun in the 21st century. Welcome to my diner. I like to think of this joint as a sanctuary for fun, chaos, and good times. At least that's what my community, the Greaser Gremlins, like to think. No. Hey! Anyway, I'm a born and raised Puerto Rican New Yorker. Experimenting and using creativity in different ways has always been exciting to me, which is how I got started VTubing. Wait a minute. Whoa! Now, the menu here is always packed with flavor, from variety gaming to gabbing it up with my gremlins, and even highlighting my passion for fashion. There's a little something for everyone that's sure to hit the spot. Around here, we're always cooking something up fun and fabulous. Trust me, coffee ain't the only thing that I'm serving. And don't be fooled by the aesthetics. This diner is all about vintage style, not vintage values. The diner is a home for everyone, and there will always be a stool at the counter waiting for you. So what are you waiting for? So thanks for giving this diner darling a chance. I hope you'll find my company like a fresh baked pie. Warm, sweet, and perfectly messy. What was that? Wait a minute, stop using the soda gun as a bidet. Hey, welcome. Hello. Hi, welcome on in. I hope you had a wonderful time hanging out with Tria. Thanks for bringing them over, Tria. I hope they brought their fabulous heinies along with their appetites over to the diner. I'm glad you like that. Thank you. That is a channel trailer for YouTube, and you know, it is an alt for when we have raids and stuff. Yes, it was made very lovingly, and I think it encapsulates a lot, encapsulates a lot about what the diner has kind of become. We do a lot of gaming. We do TCG. We're big on Fallout here at the diner. We love Magic the Gathering. I've been very curious about Riftbound. I love yapping. I love talking a lot. That's how I ended up fucking up my voice. I really love fashion, and outside of VTubing, I'm a costume designer and stylist in film and television. So we will yap about those things sometimes and stuff. So yeah. So I've been showing, I am someone who has done a face reveal, and I've shown my face and all that stuff. I'm not a VTuber who's afraid to show her mug. And I've been having a lot of fun doing that recently. So, yeah. Am I going to play Dispatch? Somebody was just telling me about that. That's from Telltale, right? Hi, Diamond. Welcome on in. Thanks, Intoxicate. Oh, shucks. You know how to make a girl feel good. Thank you. I definitely felt like, I bathed for the first time at TwitchCon. And so I cleaned up pretty okay, which is really nice. Yeah. Shucks. Thank you. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun.
Victoria's Secret and Smith & Wesson are merging. Their new company name is called Titty Titty Bang Bang.
Oh my god. I'm that was good. I like that was really good. I like that. That was good. That was good. That was good, Peter. Also, hi, Novin One. Hi. I really love your VTuber. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Even when your character is based off a 1950s cartoon character. Technically, my VTuber isn't based on a character. It's based on me. It's based, and there are some influences for the style of it, but she is original. She's not inspired by any existing IP kind of thing. But Max King, thank you so much for tier 1. Thank you, thank you, Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you. It was so nice meeting you too. Thank you so much. Hey, kiddo. Hello. Yeah. Oh, it's okay, Diamond. It's okay. No worries. Hi, kiddo. Hi. Hi, kiddo. Hello. It's good to see you.
Break
Hi,
time,
kiddo.
mama, rest that throat.
Oh, it's break time? Okay, okay. It's break time. Okay, it's break time. Okay, okay. I have to rest my throat, so I gotta shut up. Okay, hold on. I didn't prepare. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, I need to write this on. Okay, what is it? What? Okay, I need to keep a timer. Hold on. Okay, I am shutting up. I'm shutting up for 5 minutes. Okay, shutting off for 5 minutes. Okay, okay.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Definitely not the Freddy's I remember.
You're thinking of the franchise location. This is the original. Nobody's been here for decades. Some little girl got murdered here. Do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
So this is what it's like? Being normal?
I think we've come pretty far, considering what we've been through.
How's Abby?
Some days she's good. Some days she misses her friends.
This story that you're gonna fix those animatronics? It's only giving her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
Abby, help us. Come find us. I will show you the way.
Oh no.
They're out there, Mike.
Where?
Everywhere.
Where are you gonna run to? I'm not done with you.
There's no way that'll work.
I know you've been waiting a long time for this. The tracks are made, the songs are ready. Let's take it from the top. This is your story. Honor your past
So you wanna be starting something?
and embrace the future. That's what people want.
Q, can you lower the lights for me, please?
Okay, but remember, in here, keep those feet still, my man.
First day in camp, pretty good.
No, yeah, good.
I know this whole thing could be a little daunting. Pick it up!
So what's with Eli? Eli's got the plague. It's not funny, bro. It's like contagious? Incredibly, but only through touch, so if you're exposed, oh man, you just gotta wash yourself like that. Turns your brain to baby food. No brain, no nothing. Like it's fake. So can you please tell everyone that I'm good? Okay.
I think there's something wrong with me.
What do you mean?
I just feel something's wrong.
Someone giving you a hard time, Ben.
Why are you doing this to me?
Oh, thanks for your patience. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your patience. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, so maybe that's what we do. We will line up some trailers or something so that we can watch something. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. As long as it's like it has to be between 5 and 10. So if I go a little over, great. Fab. You know what I mean? So, hi, Yuki. Hi, Pancake. I saw you guys come in. Hello, hello. Hi. Besides the last trailer, listen. Listen. I did want to share. Do you want to know something really crazy?
Discord submissions for Lola's quiet time.
You want to know something really crazy? So this is I'm going to move this over for a second. So this is the Michael Jackson trailer, yes? I was showing for the new, which looks great. Dashi, thank you so much for tier 1. Mwah. Thank you. I did not work with Michael. However, So this is Don Don. So, um, so, uh, the cinematographer of this film is a mentor to Don Don, and he had invited Don Don to come to set to check out what they were working on, and he was like, "Oh yeah, no, go ahead, come to set." And he tricked Don Don, and he made Don Don go through the works and be an official, like, featured background person. And so, because he's good friends with the cinematographer, and because he is a cinematographer himself, they made him the cinematographer of this Michael Jackson music video in the movie. So, you know, he did this for shits and giggles, like, kind of thing. So it's very funny because we didn't know. You never know if, like, a scene will be included in a final cut. It is so funny to know that that's done. That's an awesome messy yogurt. Thank you for tier 1. Thank you. Mwah. But it's in the trailer. I know. It's in the trailer. No, that means it's in the movie. Which is crazy. So anyway, I wonder if we'll see the front of his face or anything, but that's definitely him, which is crazy. So we'll see. So his big Hollywood debut. But yeah, so that I wanted to share that. That's kind of funny about that trailer. And I've been wanting to watch that trailer, actually. Oh, Gambit, come on, wake up. But yeah, so thanks. And then in like 20 minutes, I have to do this vocal exercise. So crazy. But yeah. So, let me put the jukebox back on. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry. Apologies. So, oh my goodness. So that's fun. Yeah, we can put together a little we could put together a quick vocal rest trailer cue to see what's cooking. I did actually go to the movies yesterday, and I saw a movie, and it was very, very, very good. Highly recommend.
So, your husband is famous. Woo.
He famous to me. He's always been a big deal in my corazón. Yeah. No, it was not Predator Badlands. I saw this, what is it? I'm gonna fuck up the name. It's called oh yes. It's called One Battle After Another. It's the new Paul Thomas Anderson movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. It is very,
What is a
very
deer's
good.
favorite dessert? Moose.
That is very silly. They're very silly. Yeah. Yeah, so I saw Shrimp. Can't believe it. Thank you again. That was so freaking generous of you. It was so good. It's such an excellent movie. Highly recommend. It's definitely if you don't know who Paul Thomas Anderson is, he definitely does more, critically acclaimed kind of movies. He's done The Master, Phantom Thread, Magnolia. He's done, a lot of different movies. Very acclaimed, well-known filmmaker. Highly recommend. I do want to see Predator Badlands, so I heard it's a lot of fun. So that's on the watch list this week. I did see the trailer for Wuthering Heights. And that gave me like fanny flutters. Yeah. Yeah. I've heard that movie is good. Even yeah, don't pay attention to the ads. Trust my word, the movie is very, very good. It's drama, there's action, it's very funny. Um it's great acting. It's very good. Highly recommend. Oh, I need to watch Frankenstein. Mom and I are gonna watch that together. Yeah, Mama Lala. I wish it was still in theaters. That would have been so cool. But it's online on Netflix, so we're gonna watch it this week. I know. Maybe we'll watch. No, not tonight. Tonight we have some other plans. Yeah. Yes, of course I'm gonna see Wicked. Of course I have to see Wicked. I have to see Wicked for the costumes. Yeah. Yeah. I did like Wicked though. The first part. So I'm sure I'm gonna like the second one too, but I got to see it for the costumes for sure. I got that's one motivation to get me to see anything. It's just for the costumes. Yeah. Oh, I got to see Zootopia too. I'm very excited for Zootopia. But we're actually so that's something to bring up. So I'm streaming this week. I stream today, Wednesday, Friday. I'll stream on Monday of next week. But then I will. Then I'm going on vacation. I know I just came back, but
A smart person knows Frankenstein is not the monster. A wise man knows Frankenstein is the monster.
Yes. I know Gambit didn't, carry over the intonation, the how you emphasize the words, but yes, you're correct. Yes. So I'm actually going to Europe. So we're going to Europe next week. We're going to go visit Don Don's family. So we're going to be over there for a couple of weeks. And it's going to be a very nice time. So going on vacation, and then I'll be back, and then December will be crazy. Yeah, we're going to Europe. Yeah, we're going to Belgium. We're going to Belgium because Don Don's Belgian. So, I love visiting his family. His family lives basically in this like farming town in Belgium that's close to Germany. So it's one of these places that it looks like. Even though I know Pride and Prejudice takes place in the UK. Okay, I know that. But it's like one of those places where it feels like those movies, right? Where you got rolling green hills, you walk from town to town, you can go up to these farms, you can get your milk fresh from the cow's teat or whatever. Udder. It's not called a teat, it's called an udder. How utterly embarrassing that I didn't know the name of a cow's teat. But yeah, so that was it's hi local Game Boy, welcome on in. But yeah, so I look forward to going back.
Bring back some snacks or souvenirs while you're there.
Yes, I'll make sure to take pictures and pictures that I can share, and make sure. I will be. I started being active again these past few days in terms of uploading reels and content and stuff like that. So you can expect that to be going on while I'm away. But I will, but there won't be any streams. I'm making the active choice. I was thinking about maybe doing some streaming while I was away, but we may try doing an IRL stream one day, maybe. And try it out. But given the stuff that we have. So we'll try it. We'll try it. But yeah, I'll make sure to take I never thought I'd do like, IRL streaming, but here I am. Going to Christmas markets. I would like to. So Don made a breakdown of kind of what we're going to do. We're going to do a little bit of a road trip. Because, he's got cousins in a couple of different places. We're going to visit. His cousin gave birth to a couple of little ones. So we're going to say hello to them. I'm so excited. And, even talking to them is so funny because, they're very Hobbit coded. They're very warm people. They love to eat, drink beer, and have a nice chill time. They have a great sense of humor. I love his family. I know them very well. And to them, we're very typically American. So big, boisterous, very friendly, I guess, is their kind of perception of Americans, that we're perpetually optimistic, which is crazy because I feel like we're more nihilistic nowadays. But, but it'd be fun. Yes, so I'm going for Thanksgiving. They don't have Thanksgiving. No, no. Belgians were. They did not. The Belgians did not. They didn't have. They didn't have pilgrims come and offer turkey to their people. No. That's that unfortunately did not happen. Yeah, they're not eating dry bird. In fact, they're having delicious, crispy, wonderful, tasty waffles, chocolate, and beer. So sad that I'm having that instead on Thanksgiving. It is terrible, terrible, terrible situation to be in. I can't believe I have to eat my weight in chocolate on Thanksgiving. It really is so awful, so terrible. So, Belgian food is very, I don't know if there's any Belgians in the chat, but, also it depends on where you're from. But Belgian food, you have a lot of beef stew, you have fries or with everything. Yeah, fries is the other thing. Everyone calls them French fries. They're actually Belgian fries, but Belgian fries are the fries you're supposed to be eating. I know I do have to soldier on just for Don Don. Yeah. But yeah, so fries, beef stew, some fish. They're like a meat and potatoes kind of crew. You know what I mean? Yeah, fries and mayo. You get a dream of ways. Yeah, and aioli. I almost said areola. Aioli. I'm not dipping fries in my areola. That is very disgusting. Although I have not tried it. You know what they say, don't knock till you try it. So, but it's very good food. I always have a great time. When I've gone. When I've gone, and it'll be a good time. I think, things have been so crazy. The past few months have been fast and furious. I feel like with what happened over the summer, Felius! Oh my God! Hold on. Wait a fucking second. Did you get me my spotty daddy? Did you get me the spotty daddy? The spotty daddy switch case. Oh, got me the spotty daddy switch case? Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Mwah! Oh my God. I guess I'm going to bring my switch to Belgium. Which I have started to get into again. So to discourage myself from from getting into, in order to try and create boundaries, I have started. Thank you very much. That was very sweet of you. Well, I hope it comes in time for my trip. I would love to use it. But I've gotten into a game. That I started, and it has become a very cozy game that I've thoroughly enjoyed playing. Okay? And that game, I have to say, it's finally happened. Finally. I've embarked on my Pokemon journey. And I have officially started playing Pokemon Arceus. And I am loving it. I'm loving it. Loving it. I'm loving it. I love open world Pokemon. That is so my vibe. I love it. It is so cozy, so easy to get into. Yeah. My only was Woozies. Yes. Hi. Oh, so you changed your username? Well, welcome on in. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you, baby. Thank you. And hiya, Pip Too Many. Yeah. Thank you. This 5075 graphics card is way reduced in price, by the way. Really? Oh, I have to check. Yeah. For the next few months. Well, I'm just getting started. I have to say, I will say, I have not encountered the Pokemon that like make me go goo goo gaga, right? Like the Pokemon that I have, or like the Pokemon I've been finding in the wild, and it's been chill. But I haven't found like my ride or die Pokemon in the game yet. You know what I mean? I haven't found him yet. I haven't found him. Thank you so much, Pip. I really appreciate it. And also, thank you for the tips, Master. Thank you. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I think, you know, I'm hoping, you know, I have a Switch. I do not have a Switch 2. Yes. I do not have a Switch 2. If I was to receive money for a Switch 2, you know what I would like? I would like it to go towards my full body tracking. You know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna make that kind of an expense, I'd rather it would go towards the needs for my full body tracking. That's more, yeah. 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 I would love to have a Switch too, but if I have to use that money, I would like to use it towards full body tracking. That's more of a priority to me. My Switch still gets the job done. Switch is great. I have no complaints about my Switch. My Switch is wonderful. It's great. It's wonderful. So, yeah, so I got into Pokemon Arceus. I still keep up with Lads. And I'm fighting for my life in Lads right now because, you know, every time they do these, like, events, like, where they do these mini games and shit, you know, not all the mini games that Infold makes are made the same, you know, and the one that they have right now is so fucking stupid. It's like this car, you gotta wait, nothing happens. It's like the most boring thing ever. I like the rhythm game. That doesn't bother me, but it's this other thing where you just fucking waiting for like dumb text and the music is mid. And it's fucking driving me crazy, but I have to do it because if I don't do it, I won't get extra points. And if I don't get the extra points, I won't get like the gold that I need in order to level up my fucking memories. Anyway, it's fine. Hey, Kat! Thank you for 2 months. Hi, baby. Welcome on in. Hi. Yeah. Oh, bye. Thanks for coming by, Master. Thank you coming by. Yeah. Hi, Erna. Hi. Yeah, I love. Listen, my Switch is great. I have no problems with the Switch. I'm not getting a Switch 2 until Cute Colors Themes comes out. That's real. I feel yes, exactly. And what they haven't made like there isn't like a game that's like I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe that it's that's only Switch 2 exclusives that I'm like losing my brain over. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Jashie, hi. Hi, Liliana. Welcome on in. Hi, honey. Oh, I have to do my water exercises. Hi, Liliana Queen. Hi, honey. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good time with the folks. Thanks for bringing them over. My name is Miss Lala. I'm a 1950s dino waitress VTuber serving up fun in the 21st century, and I am. It's my first stream back in like 3 weeks, something like that. I took nearly a whole month off. Yeah. So it's good to thank you for bringing him over. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta. It's time for me to do my bubble break. It's not my vocal rest break. I still got like a half hour, 40 minutes until I have to take my vocal rest break. Yeah. Thank you. You know, I was trying to, there was a point where I was trying to push myself to come back sooner. But I realized that I was not ready to come back. I needed to make sure to prioritize my recovery and health, and I tend to not do that. And also, good news is that I can't take 3-hour sleeps anymore. I have to sleep 8 hours because that's part of my healing. The doctor said I have to sleep 8 hours a night because that also helps my nodules get the hell out of here. So, hi, Mortish. Welcome on in. And thanks, Allie, for gifting a sub to Liliana. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. I know. I would have been told off. I already saw so many people. I have to say, I feel very grateful. All of you were so sweet and so kind and so understanding about the time that I needed to recover, and things. Yeah. Also, sleeping 8 hours helps in general. Now, I'm not here for fake news, Summer Hop, okay? I'm doing it for my throat. Okay. So I think for the past few weeks is the first time I've been regularly sleeping like 8 hours a night, and it's crazy because my skin looks so good. I'm like hydrating. I'm drinking water with flavor. Use code Lala for 10% off on your gamer subs order. By the way, and I have been and getting rest, and I can't believe my skin looks so good. It's crazy. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Yeah. Yeah. Beauty rest really is a thing, I'd like to say. So, yeah. Look, I'm taking care of myself. You should be proud of me. You should be proud of me. Should be proud of me. Yeah. Right? It is crazy. Because I never rest. I never rest. I know. I do feel like, I took a really hard break. Like, I didn't force myself to write a bunch of like emails or do secret offline collabs or any of that shit. I didn't do any of that. I really took the time off. I really did. And so it's crazy. Like I said earlier, it's amazing how much your voice heals when you're forced to shut the fuck up. It's crazy. And it's wild. And when you get rest, yeah, my skin's never looked better. It's crazy. So, hi, Clockworks. Welcome on in. Hi. Hello. Welcome on in. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome to the diner. So, the miracles of sleep. That's what I'm saying. Wild. So I will say, what is there to say? I mean, lunch rush. Yeah. Lunch rush. Sometimes, it hits you with the mute button. I do agree. Okay, so I have to do this. This bubble thing. I can mute myself, and I can put on trailers for you guys, so you don't hear me blowing bubbles into this cup. But I do need to do that. So let me see. Where's some other trailers that came out? I can put on some other trailers. You want bubble ASMR? Okay, this is quick. I don't need to do a poll for this. Type 1 if you want to hear the bubbles. Type 2 if you want to watch a trailer. Quick. 1 for bubbles, 2 for trailer. Make it easy. Why are there so many bubbles? Really? Why? Oh, you know what? All right, I'm not gonna. I haven't seen bubbles. I've seen trailers. Oh my God. Wow. I really now feels like I'm back. Hi, Omni. So good to see you. It's not my birthday, but it is very nice to see you. Okay. Here is. Okay. Hold on. I gotta. God. Okay. Well, all right. It's all content? Oh my God. It's like dance, monkey, dance. Okay, I gotta make sure this stuff is out of the way. Okay. We got a bubbles vision? No, you're not getting bubbles vision. No, I'm not turning on the camera so you can see the bubbles. It's not my birthday. Okay, he's here. Okay. No, it's fine. Who knows? Maybe in the future. Don't promise me. Here, let's see. I have to. This is so embarrassing. You really want to hear this? Okay. All right. Whatever. Oh, yeah. God. All done. I have to do that halfway through. I have to do that halfway through. So it's like 3 to 5 minutes. I have to do it. Oh my God. You liked that? You liked that? Yes, I was singing happy birthday. That's actually literally part of my instructions. I have to do that. It's so I have to do that halfway through stream. Okay? What is yeah, so I don't so actually, you know what, this would be very interesting. It's called, what is it? It's called, what is it? Cup. What is it? Straw cup vocal therapy. I'm not. Oh, straw phonation. That's what it's called. Straw phonation. That's what this is called. Oh, I'm so excited, actually. We're going to watch something on this. So you can know what my voice therapist. It's kind of like, so it's breath control, and it's also like, so when I'm talking, I'm using like the front of my mouth instead of the back of my throat. So, you know, I'm not putting all the pressure on my vocal cords, I guess, is the idea. So we're going to watch it. We're going to watch this because I'm actually very curious. Hi, Guardian. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the warm welcome back. Hi, Hardcore. Welcome on in. It's more entertaining than anything. Well, okay, we could do it together. Let's see. I could pull. Where is it? I'll move I'll move the camera over here, so you can watch this. Where is this? Oh, whoops. Okay. Ah. Ooh. All right, let's see what this is all about. Hi, Braddock. Welcome on in. How are you? Hi, Enclave. Welcome on in. Yeah, straw phonation. I'm the first person on Twitch to ever do straw phonation live? That's impossible. There's no way. ENT. Okay, so 2 years ago? Who? I guess this one? How long is this one? Both of these are like a couple of minutes.
With normal voice production, the lungs push air between the vocal cords, causing them to vibrate. In order for vibration to occur, enough air pressure must also develop below the vocal cords. Known as subglottic pressure, there needs to be a match between this pressure and how tightly the vocal cords are positioned together. Vocal problems and fatigue occur when there is a mismatch or imbalance between the subglottic pressure and the vocal cords, which are close together against this pressure. Vocalization through a thin straw puts the vocal folds in the most optimum position and shape for vibration. Known as
vocaling in some
semi-occluded vocal
folds.
tract, this is accomplished by creating pressure above the vocal cords to partially negate the pressure from below. As such, voicing becomes easier with the better position and shape of the vocal folds, especially to help start a clear, easy sound, whether the vocal cords are too stiff or too tight from muscle tension dysphonia, or whether they are swollen due to inflammation. Furthermore, a strong, clear voice can be sustained for longer periods of time without fatigue. A regular drinking straw can be used at first, but as one gets proficient in these exercises, the goal is to use a 3 to 4 millimeters diameter straw that is 5 inches long. Depending on the vocal issue present, the diameter can also be varied. The more tight or pressed the voice, use a thinner or longer straw. The more breathy the voice, a wider or shorter straw can be used. These straw exercises should be performed several times a day for about 5 minutes. When properly performed, you should feel the voice vibrations around the mouth and lips as well as within the straw itself. Check out this video to see what straw exercises are recommended to improve the voice. You can skip the intro.
See? That was what I was doing, but my vocal therapist told me to do it in a cup with water. Yeah, wait, can I do this without... I've been blowing on straws since I started dating my husband, okay? So I'm a professional straw blower. Thank you very much. What's my badge of honor? It's the ring on my finger. Thank you. Oh, what's this one? There's a joke. You're welcome.
What we're seeing here is the backside of the larynx. When you vocalize, air comes up from the lungs and the vocal cords start to vibrate. You'll see here that the vocal cords aren't in sync with each other. This asymmetry could be the result of muscles that aren't balanced or coordinated, so you'd hear a periodic break in the sound. What we do want is the vocal cords coming together evenly and symmetrically. When you vocalize into the straw, the air that can't escape through the straw provides pressure backwards to the vocal cords from the other direction. This is represented by the dots you see flowing backwards. That balance between the forward pressure and the backward pressure allows the vocal cords to balance symmetrically and square up.
This little, I don't know, something about this graphic of these flaps banging against each other is doing something to me. I don't. Am I the only one? Oh, all right. Continuing. Yeah, continue.
This is when you get the best sound and the most comfortable feeling. Another benefit of the straw is that it actually changes the shape of your pharynx. That's your throat. When you use the straw, it creates more space and length in your vocal tract. More space and length can allow the vocal tract to maximize or boost acoustic energy. Large differences in spaces provides more flexibility and choices for positioning and improves voice qualities with an easier sound. As you do your exercises, you'll eventually want to integrate vowel and consonant sounds with the voice cup. Now that your vocal cords are in the optimal position, they can work together with the rest of the vocal tract to balance your aerodynamic pressures with the acoustic energy, making it so that your vocal cords don't have to work as hard to create sound.
Well, this is a product, but, you know, they're selling a product, but, you know, I'm using a fucking straw that I got from a coffee shop. You know what I mean? I'm not over here. I'm not buying a fucking straw. You crazy. They give that stuff for free. Think of the fucking turtles. I'm not over here trying to... What? How much is that straw? How much are you charging for that straw? Just go to your local smoothie joint, take some napkins while you're out, and take a fistful of straws. Jesus, it's not that complicated. Days. Anyway. Yeah, don't worry about it. So I have to do that, and then, of course, we got to blow straws. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I gotta blow these straws. No way. It is not $84.99. No way. What? The straw has a fancy name. Clearly, it is worth. Voice straw? Voice straw. That's the fancy. $85 for a straw? What? That's crazy. That's actually insane. That's actually, it comes with the free, it better fucking come with the free husband. Why the hell am I blowing a fucking straw for? 3D print that thing. That's crazy. Just literally go to any drink establishment that has drinks and take a straw out of the little concession counter thing. That's what I did. There's this coffee place out in LA, right? It's called La La Land. I know. I'm in the worst of trying to sue them. But it's called La La Land, and they're very cute, very adorable. The cups got like hearts on the lids and shit. But what I love is that the straws actually are heart-shaped. So, like, the opening looks like a little heart, or it looks like the tip of a penis. Depends on which way you're holding it, as I'm looking at it right now. But so they're great because they're actually really strong and very good quality, and they were free. So my mom and I, we like grabbed a handful and we didn't turn around. We didn't look back. Do it with confidence. What is somebody gonna do? Don't take the free things we put out for you to take? Give me a break. Yeah. I destroy a straw if I blow on it. Oh, aren't you popular? Yeah. Yeah, courtesy straw, courtesy napkins, and courtesy husbands. I feel like those are basic business things. Yeah. But yeah, so, in what, 10 minutes? 10 minutes I have to take my next shut the fuck up break. So, in like 10 minutes, what are we gonna watch? We gotta prepare. We gotta prep for this. Hi, Blast Master Guy. Thanks for coming in. I'm having a wonderful night. It's so good to see everybody. Oh, dispatch. Oh, that's a good option. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, wait, I did. Who showed this to me? I was in a call with somebody and they showed me Dispatch trailer, but we should watch it together. I watched this trailer and I was like, this is a trailer for a video game? There's no way this is a trailer for a video game. This is like a trailer for an animated show. I thought it was crazy. Oh, I just heard. What is this? I just saw it. Oh, RX man, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Amazon gift card. That's very sweet of you, honey. Thank you so much. It's from the Critical Role people. But this is Telltale Games, right? They did the Walking Dead game that I know a lot of people have played, and some other stuff, which is on my very long I want to play list. But, I'd say Sam, but that doesn't sound very good for the voice if you get laughing. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was very sweet. Thank you, RX man. And thank you, Stephen, too, for your tier 1. Holy moly. Thank you so much, guys. It's very sweet of you. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Ad hoc is a success to the Tales. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So this is, okay, I see. Oh, okay, I see. I'm understanding now. I know there's a lot of cool things. There's this game. There's a lot of stuff that's come out. That you just said Critical Role. I need to catch up. I don't think I'm all caught up with the Critical Role. What is it called? Vox Machina, right? Vox Machina. Nilo! Hi, Nilo. Welcome on in. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Also, Dan, thank you for the tips too. Yeah, I need to catch up with Fox. I got to catch up with Vox Machina. Has-Been Hotel, the second season came out. I have to watch that. We're getting Fallout. We're getting Fallout, which is very exciting. Can't wait. Hi, Nova. Welcome on in. Welcome. Nilo? 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 What? What? Thank you so much, Nilo. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you, Nilo. That's very sweet of you. Thank you for the 10 community gift subs. If you got a gift sub, make sure to thank your gifter, because that's nice manners. You thank the person who gave it to you, because they didn't have to do that. That's very sweet of you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's very sweet. I hope you've been well. Hi, Dipsidia. Thank you, baby. Thank you for your tier 1. Mwah. Thank you. Do you... yes, we are going to, I will be streaming, 76 on Friday. Friday, if I am streaming, it is always going to be 76. Which, by the way, oh my God, I'm such a fucking nincompoop. I totally forgot. Special announcement. Hello. Well, I've been on a break. I'm kind of rusty at this stuff. I'm sorry. Sorry. Thank you. I appreciate it. All the gremlins have been really sweet, Nilo. They wanted to hear me do my vocal exercises in my bubble cup. They've been very sweet about me needing to do the things I need to do. Oh, bubbles. So yes, today is the 10th anniversary of Fallout 4. And I think they just released a special edition that just got released today, right? So happy 10th anniversary, Fallout 4. Amazing. I originally was going to be going to the Fallout celebration this month. I really, really wanted to go, but because of all the health stuff that's been going on, I am opting not to go to make sure that my health is taken care of. On the other hand, though, I will be attending Dapper Day at the Disneyland Resort. So if you see me, say hello. Because if I go to the Fallout thing, I'm going to be screaming my head off. Versus at Dapper Day, it'll be easy to keep my mouth shut. But Fallout is definitely up. Fallout and BioShock are my Fallout, BioShock, and Final Fantasy. I feel like are my 3 top game franchises. Yeah. But I do have an announcement to make. And that is, I totally forgot to share this because it's different. I think I have to make a new code every month maybe or something, so maybe I announce it next month. Nah, fuck it. I'm here. Fuck it. Whatever. So very exciting news. I'm not going to activate a code until I'm back, okay? I'm back from my vacation, but I have some pretty cool news. Some pretty cool news. It took a while. But it finally happened. I'm very excited. I am officially a Bethesda Gear Store ambassador. Yippee! Yippee! That means that I have codes that I can give you, and you can save a little bit on your orders at the Gear Store, and then I earn commissions on that. And it's a very easy, very natural thing for me because I love Fallout, but obviously Bethesda has a lot of other game titles too. But I am the most passionate about Fallout. So it finally happened. I am officially a Bethesda Gear Store ambassador and partner. So that means that I will so it's an affiliate ship, right? So that means I get one of those happy little codes. So, yeah. So, yes. So you can be Bethesda Gearheads now. So, I didn't make a code or anything because I mean, I could. I mean, we still have. It just feels like November feels like such a short month. But I can make a code. I can make a code. So I could do that. It's I think it's for whatever's in their store, actually. It's whatever's in their store. And also, hold on, I think I should and Sawa, hi honey. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Hello. Hello. Yes. So you know what? This is I actually have to take my I have to take my break. I have to take my 5-minute shut up break. So what is? How long is this trailer? So I have one trailer. I have Dispatch. You got to give me another trailer to watch, to put on. I got to put on the iPad for all of you. While I have to give myself vocal rest for 5-6 minutes, between 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah. Vampire 2. Vampire 2? Sure. I don't know that one, but let's do it. Vampire 2. Vampire 2 Masquerade the Bloodlines? Okay. It's 2 minutes. Great. Is there another trailer? I haven't been playing Dispatch. I've only been playing Pokemon Arceus off stream. Oh, and The Bride. Okay, and then we'll watch The Bride. Good. Thank you. Good recommendations. All right. Let me pull this up. I'll pull up the iPad and I'll shut the fuck up. Okay. All right. I have to put this up. I am taking my vocal break, my doctor-mandated vocal break. I'm going to be quiet now. Ooh.
You're Mecha Man. You're dead, I thought.
Just on the inside. My suit was destroyed.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
This is SDN. How can we help you?
You want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again. Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Too easy.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
What are you doing, Invisigal? Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
The way things are going, I'd cut the whole damn team.
All of you in this room have set this program ablaze with your bullshit.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
What's your name, little guy?
My name's Beef and I'm naked.
Oh, No, I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like.
You've been buried for a long time. While you rotted, I built this city, brick by brick, bone by bone. Every deal, every betrayal, every drop of blood spilled here was by my choice. And now you crawl out into my world, unshackled, unwelcome.
The pleasure is all mine.
Not all of it, I assure you. Will you be an asset to Seattle? Or the spark that burns it all down again? Everyone is watching. Can't you sense it? Waiting for you to show your true intent. What will you do to my city, nomad? And what shall I do to you?
Was I just the same before the accident?
There wasn't any accident. Everything we did it on purpose. There's nothing left to do now but live.
Come on, big man. You don't want to play?
Until death do us part.
What's my name? I can't remember.
Monstrous.
In pursuit of suspect.
Back off, rookies! We got him. Rolling spikes!
What are you, Judy?
Sorry.
Could you show me that clip again? Wasn't wearing my glasses.
Fail at this case, and I will split you up.
No snake has set foot in Zootopia in forever.
There's a snake!
Stop in the name of the law! We're gonna crack this case and prove we're the greatest partners of all time!
Yeah! If you want to talk to a reptile, I am your gal. When Zootopia was founded, this whole neighborhood got cut off from the rest of the town. It's the only place you can get away with wearing a shirt and no pants. Hey, Johnny! Zootopia has a secret reptile population.
So warm.
Whoops. No.
Keep it. If whatever you're tangled up in has to do with snakes, it's dangerous.
I want the fox and rabbit gone.
Come on! Oh. Ow! Stop pulling my ears! Stop pulling my ears! Cannonball! Come back!
Snakes aren't the bad guys. This is our chance to set things right.
No one will believe us.
They're helping the snake.
We took an oath to make the world a better place, and an innocent snake needs our help.
Here we go.
Judy!
Big!
We need out of here. Hey, Flash, 100-yard dash. We need to get across town.
No problem.
Disney Zootopia 2. In theaters November 26th. Tickets available now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm done with my vocal break. Hi, Laura. Welcome on in. Hi. No, November at the end of the month. At the end of the month. Hello. Hi. Hello. Oh my God. Hello. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. I mean, all of these are great. I want to play Dispatch for sure. That looks great. That looks like a great game. We watched Dispatch. We watched Vampire. Vampire Mommy looked very interested in her plot. In her plot. What else? What else did we watched? The Bride. Oh, The Bride looks awesome. Oh, I love that. That trailer looks awesome. That looks amazing. I love the visuals. And then Zootopia. I'm very excited about Zootopia. I loved the first one, and so I am very interested in seeing this one. Speaking of Zootopia, Gambit, wake up, Gambit, wake up. But yes, that is good. The first one was so good. Yes, it was very good. It was really, really good. To beware of spoils. Oh, okay. Well, I'll probably be I'll be streaming on Wednesday. Maybe I should try it. Have I seen Elio? I have seen Elio. You know, I actually saw Elio with Ali. Ali Delibin, my editor. It was kind of... It was not good. Yeah. It's a great Disney movie. Yeah. As a fox, you approve. As someone who has thirsted over foxes, I approve of this movie. Yeah. Dispatch. I don't think I could be Dispatch in 3 hours. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, you know, when I was a young Lala and I saw Robin Hood, it awakened something in me. And then I saw Zootopia, and that just further reiterated that I tend to find... I found Nick Wilde to be very, how do you say, dare I say, how do I say? Foxy? I am hilarious. You may laugh. You may laugh. Yes. You yes, you may. What? What? Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. I wonder if they're gonna, I wonder if Judy's gonna get pregnant. I'm asking for a friend. That's. I'm just asking. Just asking for a friend. It's in the law. Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. No, I'm a Nick and Lala shipper. I'm not a Nick and Judy. No, I'm a Nick and Lala shipper. No, they're not going to do that. No, this is Disney we're talking. No, they're not going to talk about the comic, the infamous comic. No, they're not going to do that. Who do you think this movie is for? They're not going to do that. No, Guardian, don't listen to chat. Stay in your wonderful, naive little bubble, okay? Don't worry about it. Hi, Japols. Welcome on in. It's going to be comic word for word. Yeah. Don't look it up, okay? And we're going to move on from the discussion of this mysterious comic because I really don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Come on. That was at least come on. No, you don't want to search for it, Guardian. I'm telling you, you don't want it. You don't want it. I'm trying to protect you. Let me protect you from the horrors on the internet. Don't do it. Oh, but it's good to see you all. Running Man. Which one is Running Man? Running Man. I don't think I know that. Running Man? I don't know about Running Man. Oh, it's a remake of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? Wait, we already had something about running or walking. Wasn't there something about people who they walk? And it's a Stephen King thing too? What is his obsession with walking? Oh, the horrors of physical exercise. Stephen King. Is it because he wrote all the time that all of a sudden he had to write horrors about, getting his blood pumping, his heart pumping at a certain level for his heart health? Because Edgar Wright directed the movie. Oh, wait. Running Man is directed by Edgar Wright? Ooh. Did a lot of coke. So did most people who enjoyed soda shops in the 1950s. And whatever his next book is about. And if he gets a crit one, it's about, the horrors of toilet paper. I want to read the Stephen King toilet paper horror book, since he is fascinated with making the mundane so horrific, apparently. It was all the cocaine. It was just cocaine, actually. Yeah. That's all it was. What?
Stop filming me!
Jesus. Oh, okay. I pulled this thing up. Interesting. use a lot of drugs. I mean, that tracks. That tracks. That tracks. I think there's a lot of people who did. But it is very good to see you all. If you missed the beginning, if you're coming in now, let me recap you on some of the things we've talked about and some of the news that has happened. As you know, I took a pretty long break. I think it's the longest break I've ever taken from stream. And then I'm going on vacation next week. But I'll be streaming this week. I think I'll stream Monday. And then I go on a 2-week vacation. I'm going to Europe to hang out and go traveling. To spend time with Don Don's family in the magical land of beer, chocolate, and waffles and fries, Belgium. I'm very excited. But outside of that, as you know, I did take a 3-week break-ish. I didn't count the days, but because I got very sick, post a very, 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 very busy work schedule and travel schedule, and I also had Captain Odie. Thank you so much for tier 1 and for 2 whole years. Holy moly. And a treasure train. Holy moly. And thank you, Warbird Frank, for tier 1. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And that means you're going to learn your lesson. Well, yeah, doctor mandated breaks, essentially. I had a really intense work schedule, travel schedule. I had like a weird bacterial infection thing, and then and I lost my voice really badly. Like I had a very intense, severe case of laryngitis, I guess, on top of a bacterial infection. And then I was in a deep depressive hole, which I'm climbing myself out of. That's been the past few weeks. That being said, there's some changes that I have to implement going forward. Which is, I am back to streaming when I come back from vacation. 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. Same old, except we're going to be going back to 12 p.m. start times. So 12 p.m. PET, 3 p.m. ET start times. And streams will be no more than 4 hours. So maximum 4 hours. I'm going to try and keep it closer to 3. At the end of every hour, I have to take a 5-minute vocal rest. These are all instructions from my doctor. I have to take a 5-minute vocal rest, which is how we're getting into watching trailers. And then halfway through the stream, I have to do a bubble throat straw exercise, which I already did. So I already did that for the stream. Chat specifically, my wonderful gremlins asked to hear the bubbles. So I can do that again. It's gonna happen. So, Valius, thank you so much for gifting out two subs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bubble ASMR was great. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the 10 freaking gifted. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. That was really sweet of you. Thank you. Yeah, it is a treasure train. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Everybody's been so sweet and so generous. Level 4. Holy shit. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's been definitely a very challenging few weeks, and it feels so good. It feels so good to be back. It feels so good to be back here streaming, hanging out, and yapping with all of you. It's great, actually. Yeah. The jukebox is going because we have the hype train. Yeah, I realized that the angle I would usually have the camera at, you don't get to see the fun stuff that gets triggered every time stuff happens in the diner. So you don't get to see when we have a hype train, the jukebox starts dancing out of happiness. Yeah. So, yeah, very exciting. Yeah. But yeah, it's been been an interesting few weeks. I'm really glad my mom is here. My mom. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. We were talking about Fallout earlier. So Fallout Season 2. I'm really glad my mom is here. It's really, sometimes you need your mom. You know what I mean? And so the other day I was like, Ma, I want to show, I talked about Fallout. And she was like, Fallout? I was like, I never sat you down and told you about Fallout? That's crazy. I feel like you'd be into it. And she was like, really? I was like, yeah. And I kind of gave her the premise of the games. And I was like, but then they did this show. It's on Prime. And she's like, okay, yeah, I'd like to check it out. So we watched the first episode. We drank a lot of wine. And I live tweeted what the experience was like. She had a lot of questions. And Cryptid, thank you so much for the massive throat coat order. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mwah, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, that's amazing, because I've been going through them like crazy. The throat coats. Literally, it's been helped. I drink it like twice a day, and a huge cup of it with honey and lemon. It's so good, and I've gotten so addicted to it. Because it's been so helpful for my throat. But thank you so much for the raid, Pika Chica. Welcome. How are you? Hi. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thanks for bringing your community over. My name's Miss Lala. I'm a 1950s dino waitress VTuber serving up fun in the 21st century. It is so nice to have you in. It's my first day back after taking a little bit of a break. So why don't we welcome you in Dino style? Yeah, let's do it. If you missed it, well, let's bring it back. Get your emotes ready, everybody, and let's do a jukebox jam.
You never feel happy. Never feel happy. No, you won't. Until you try. You never feel happy. Never feel. You never feel happy until you try. Never feel happy until you try. You never feel happy. Never, 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 never. You never, 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 never. You never feel happy until you try. You never feel happy until you try. Never feel happy until you try.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Chicken Adventures for tier 1. One of the wild things, tier 1. Thank you so much. Mwah, mwah. And for bringing us to the next level of this hype train. Holy moly. Thank you. Hi. It was so nice to see you too. I hope you had a good TwitchCon. Oh, good night, Dan. Good night. Hi, Cryptid. Hi. I realized I didn't even, I feel like I've just been catching up with all of you. But It was crazy. I've never got to talk to you guys about my TwitchCon. I never talked to you about what happened afterwards. Oh, I forgot. I meant to play the ads during when I had to take my vocal rest break. But TwitchCon. Well, anyway, so TwitchCon. I will say I'll keep my TwitchCon recap brief. I went and I came back. No, I actually I will say I felt very uncomfortable talking about my experience because I had an incredibly positive experience, and I know that, you know, I didn't really want to broadcast when there was a lot of hurt and bad things that did happen, right? There was my personal, okay, let me stipulate this way. My personal experiences at TwitchCon were great. Overall, yeah, it's crazy. The security. The security situation was crazy. It's crazy to see what happened with Emeru, and they were adamant. Like, I had argued with a security person about like crossing the threshold of like 10 feet because I was running late for a panel that I was on. And they're like, no, you have to walk all the way around. And it's crazy that to see where they chose to put the intense focus on security and how they did it. And I was like, oh, what? Like, it's what I will say. Security at TwitchCon was like definitely. It felt. I definitely understand. Yes. Yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy to see that. You know, they were being so specific about certain things and then so loosey-goosey about other things. You know what I mean? And, like, it was crazy. Skill difference. I had a blast. Not me. No, I would never. Oh, my God. I would never. But I do feel like it was inconsistent, right? It was inconsistent. There was like one day where like literally, you know, Summer Hop was with me the entire time, right? And so there was like one day we're getting into the con and with the same bags that we've had. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Velius, holy moly. Velius, thank you so much for the 6 gifted. Oh, thank you. That's very generous. Thank you, honey. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah. Thank you so much. And Loon, mwah. Thank you, honey, for the tier 1. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm gonna say that okay. I'm going to say some crazy things. I understand if the need to see someone's face if they're checking into something and proving that they are that creator. I actually understand that. However, Twitch is very much aware that there are people who go incognito to these conventions, not even VTubers, right? There's VTubers and there's literally regular people, right? Regular streamers who go to TwitchCon and go incognito, choose to go incognito. And I think what Twitch should do is that they would need to make arrangements to have a very special security thing for those kinds of people. Also got to respect their will of not wanting to show their faces. I'm going to say something a little controversial. But when you're literally trying to check the identity of something, I understand why, right? It's in the same way. I mean, do we remember at Offkai a couple of years ago where somebody claimed that they were another creator and went around pretending that they were that other creator, including like bombarding panels and things like that or whatever, claiming. So I think, so exactly, much so Archfire, I feel like, so I understand on one hand the need to, that they want to prove that that person is that person. But on the other hand, they do need to provide it in a very, I think it does need to be a little bit more careful because you also don't know who these people are, so they need to make sure that there's some sort of process, whether it's at the con, beforehand, whatever it is. Maybe there needs to be like a TSA fucking pre-check for certain meet and greets or something. You know what I mean? So that you get that stuff approved of, taken care of, and you go and there's a very specific code that's arranged before the con or something like that to protect, the creator's privacy or something like that. So I think that they should definitely make sure that so those needs are met, right? Because of course, like why should a streamer's safety, why should they feel compromised in that way? But I also understand the need to protect other people and wanting to make sure that people are assuming other identities, right? But there needs to be a solution and they got to work it out, right? And I definitely feel like security was a very interesting thing at TwitchCon, for sure. Yeah. It's Twitch. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what they're liable for. I definitely think, in Emiru's case, that's up to her. You know what I mean? But, so Blue, I'm going to tell you something. So you want to know something crazy about GamerSupps, which let me tell you, I have never felt more confident of a business decision than being part of the GamerSupps family. They have treated me excellently. I have felt supported. I feel like I'm communicated with constantly. I love being a part of the GamerSupps family. But I'm going to also Treasure Train at level 6. What the heck? Thank you so much, everybody. That was really sweet of you. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's not a but. Sorry, that but was misplaced. GamerSupps. So I love GamerSupps. Everybody who works there is super cool. I love the product. I wouldn't be with GamerSupps if I didn't actually like the product. Okay? I'm very strict about that. But I will say that TwitchCon, after the Emiru situation, and I don't know if they publicly talked about this, but I know for a fact that GamerSupps actually lent their security. They went ahead and lent their security to the meet and greets that happened the next day in the morning to help with the situation because they hire their own people. And their people are awesome. They're also very hot. The security at GamerSupps is, first off, incredibly attractive. Okay, they're people that I would love to be. I want them to be carrying me with their massive bicep muscles and all this shit. Okay, but also they're very good. They're very good at their job. Okay, every single VTuber who I know, and also non-VTuber, right? Because I'm friends with like Jessica Nigiri and all this stuff, and they have said nothing but fabulously positive things about doing meet and greets with GamerSupps. My I would love to do one day a meet and greet with Gamer Subs. I would love to. I adore them. Which is why every time you use the code, it helps. It not only it helps you because you save 10%, but also you also help. You also help in the dream of eventually being able to do that. But yeah, they're great. I love Gamer Subs though. They definitely stepped up to the plate. They had to lend their security. They had to lend their security to TwitchCon. So that should probably speak to the standards in which Gamer Subs conducts its business, and also speaks to the way that the fact that the event needed further support. By having other people come through. So, which is, here's the thing. When I became a VTuber, I definitely had, obviously now I show my face and my face is out there. So I'm going to be real. I went incognito to the con on Sunday after all this stuff happened because I got very nervous. I was also very tired. TwitchCon for me was not like compared to like Anime Expo or to WFCon. TwitchCon really was like a work convention for me. It wasn't like a social con. I didn't get to hang out with many of my friends, unfortunately. It was like I had a lot of commitments as ambassador. I had a lot of like networky like work things. So I was very and in that sense, it was excellent for me, right? I made a lot of relationships. One of my favorite things, one of my favorite relationships, I can't talk about things. I'm so bad at like keeping things under wraps. But I met a bunch of people. It was really cool. So anyway, that being said, I definitely feel like one of the reasons I became a VTuber was I wanted to explore in this entertainment medium, but I wanted to do it I wanted to do it in a way. I was, at the time I was still like actively primarily working as a stylist and designer, right? And I wanted my two lives to be separate. I didn't want people to be able to know what I look like. I have some sort of form of protection. Like if a video of mine ends up in somebody's feed, I wanted to keep my two lives separate. And also, not for nothing, I remember when, what was her name? I think it was Christine something or another. She was a singer or a content creator. I'm gonna what was it? Christina Grimmie. I remember when Christina Grimmie was murdered at her meet and greet, and that was terrifying to me. I was terrified. She was murdered at her meet and greet. Yes. So this was back, when did this happen? In 2016, there was a YouTuber by the name of Christina Grimmie, and literally 22. She was a YouTuber who was also a singer, but she was 22, and at a meet and greet, a crazed fan shot her at point blank. Yes, literally at her meet and greet. And so this is like, it goes beyond being like, oh, this guy just kind of like manhandled or whatever. No, like Emeru was assaulted at this event, and that shouldn't have happened. And I will say that there were absolutely, I feel like, and so, in other words, I had a lot of trepidation in terms of that, and I was very aware that that is the way that maybe some people can get. And there are streamers who have talked about that they have had fans, or because they're not community members, that they just have stalkers, and this is, unfortunately, it is predominantly a female, more predominantly a female streamer demographic issue, right? That usually, I'm not saying that it's an absolute, right? But unfortunately, there are more male fans who do this towards female entertainers. And so, and there's a lot of women who have come out and talked about the experiences, right? So it is very serious, the fact that that security was, it's very disappointing. It is also very hard for me to talk about this stuff publicly, because I'm an ambassador. And so I try to keep my frustrations productive, where I try to communicate internally. But I also am not someone who has absolute power, right? So, all I can do is really bring up and reiterate that this is a problem, or, like bring up concerns that VTubers had. The fact that Mousy, the people who were involved with the meet and greets that Mousy arranged, that all their gifts were tossed, unacceptable. That shouldn't have happened. Why the hell are people throwing out gifts? Like who looks at gifts? Who looks at? I think there's a picture that was posted of literally there was boxes that were sectioned off with the streamer, with the VTuber's name on it, and all that shit was tossed. Who in their right mind does that? Pokimane, Cutie Cinderella, Maya. There's several streamers. I feel terrible for Amaru. And look at all the shit that's happening with Mizkif now. Crazy. Wild. It's very frustrating. And so that was very frustrating. I was very mad to see that, and then to see how particular they were about the most asinine checks, and then they weren't putting their energy towards where it needed to be. You should know by now. It's the 10th TwitchCon. You should know by now. You have done this event for 10 years in a row, that your meet and greet areas are some of the most vulnerable places for the streamers that are guesting. You should know by now. And so it's pretty inexcusable that something like that was able to happen. I mean, I saw it is so easy. It was so easy to be able to go under, hop a line, whatever it was. I mean, literally, when we were getting our badges, they separated, like affiliates and partners, right? When you get your badge, and they'd be like, "Hey, you can't come into this line if you're not an affiliate or whatever." And then, like, I'm there, and I was chatting it up with Intoxicated, who was in chat earlier. We were line friends, and all of a sudden, Summer Hop pops up like a daisy next to me, and she's like, "Sup?" And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Nobody stopped me." I was like, "That's crazy." Like they, they were all like up in my face, being like, "Hey, what status are you?" And then all of a sudden, Summer hop up, and she was like, "Nah, I got my badge. I'm chill." You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was inconsistent in terms of how they did some of those things. So that's frustrating for sure. Um, however, I do think that there were some really great things that happened. And I think we also need to hold space for the good things that happened, because I think it's really important. For instance, yeah, it was crazy to me. That's crazy. I mean, I felt like we're like, that's crazy. Like, we're able to do, like, you know what I mean? Like, so anyway, so on Sunday, I went incognito because I was incredibly exhausted, and I was incredibly exhausted, and I also was very nervous after all the stuff that happened. Not that anybody's given me a reason to be nervous, but I didn't want to just give an extra level of protection. I've never really done that at a convention before. So Sunday, I walked around incognito, and I tried to dress down. And even when I went, quote unquote, incognito, I still got stopped by people who I'd never met before. So it just goes to show that even if, you try to protect yourself, inclog from knee to toe. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you had a nice time, Grim. Thank you for coming to the panels. I was so nervous for a few of them, so it felt really good to have support, to have people come through. So I think I'm gonna wait and see if I'm interested in going to TwitchCon. I think here's the thing: I think TwitchCon is a great con if, one, you are personally invested in streaming, or you're very into wanting to meet a bunch of Twitch creators, right? Those are really the biggest reasons to go to TwitchCon. If you consider yourself more of a VTuber fan, go to Off-Kai or VExpo. Okay? Hi, Impy. Welcome on in. Hi. Are ambassadors required? No, we are not required to go to TwitchCon. No. No, but as an ambassador, I will I do have commitments depending on. As an ambassador, I am provided opportunities that a streamer who is not an ambassador are not given. And sometimes those opportunities are paid, or sometimes they come with other benefits that I deem beneficial. And so I did have several commitments at this convention, so I went. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. But oh, hi, Impy. But I will say, so I for the panels, is there a way to get slides from them? Unfortunately, no, there isn't. Some of the topics I covered, I am interested in maybe doing some YouTube videos on. I think I might be. I'm not switching my content or my branding, but I may just add some of these additive stuff to YouTube, because I keep on being asked to speak on the same things. Like branding is something that I keep on being asked to discuss. I'm featured on the official creator camp in terms of branding here on Twitch. I did a panel at TwitchCon, which was like a workshop. Gotta say, fancy. Oh, thank you, Mercenary. So sweet. And then what was it? I did stuff about Path to Partner, and I had one about doing like branded relationships and collabs and stuff. Vintage jeans over Oakland uses. Next time, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna wear next time, so nobody can assume nothing. But that's a good idea. Hi, Star Killer. Welcome on in. Hi, Goblin. Welcome on in. Oh, bye, Shrimp. It's so good to see you, baby. Mwah. Thanks for coming to hang out. Good to see you. But I will say, so yes, that's another reason I think I've been asked to speak on the certain same topics multiple times now. So I think I'm reaching a point where it might be a good idea to do that and to make a video on it and do it on YouTube. One is doing charity stream and work. The other one is doing is branding, and then how to do marketing, like branded pitches and stuff. So those seem to be the three topics that I seem to be asked a lot about in an official capacity from Twitch and obviously VTubing and stuff. But anyway, the good things I will say. So the bad stuff at TwitchCon was security was crazy. That was crazy. That was very interesting. Also, I think that there was too many events overlapped on the same days for the same communities. Mouse's concert was announced on Thursday, and there was also a VTuber event that evening. So unfortunately, I could not go to the VTuber event. And there were other people who also lamented the same thing, that there was a lot of overlap in terms of events, which sucked. So it felt hard to kind of like coordinate. It also felt like there was a lot more stricter list stuff this year. So hi Twinbee, hi honey, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Hi David Dino. So I feel like those were maybe the biggest not so good things. Good things that happened at TwitchCon though. One, they doubled the size of the artist alley. Fucking sick. The artist alley was awesome. There was so much space. It's not crazy crowded. It was fabulous. The artist alley was so good. So good. Bye, Cryptid. It's good to see you, honey. Thanks for popping by. Have a good day. Have a good night. So it was so that was really good. Artist alley was popping. They had some really great games in the indie. They had some cool companies on the exhibitor floor. I love that they had this little indie game area which was wonderful. I really liked that. I definitely thought how they handled the prep for the panels this year was a lot better than last year. That was good. The block party. I didn't go to the block party last year, so this year we went and it was awesome. And the reason why I say that is I paid for the block party. I didn't get free ticket to the block party. I paid for it. Summer Hop and I paid. We went to the block party and it's $120 or something add-on. It's amazing because of the amount of free food you get, and it's delicious food. We sped run the food. Like I literally was going crazy. I felt like that Mr. Bean, like I was double fisting like little plates of food during the block party, and I was feral because that was like the first meal I had all day was at the block party. So the block party food was excellent. It was excellent. I mean, there was a paella the size of your fucking body. It was crazy. They had paella. They had pizza, but it wasn't just like slapped together. I like Costco pizza. I'm sorry. I should not have said that. No, I meant like shitty frozen pizza. Costco pizza is very fire, and they make it fresh. They had brick oven pizza. They had Mexican food. They had Spanish, like from Spain food, Asian food. They had all kinds of stuff. It was really, really great food. Really, really great. And you get drink tickets if you drink. If you don't drink, find a nice bartender that can give you soda for free, because I feel like they were doing that by the end of the evening. That was really great. The people who I did get to see, I had a great time with. I did go to Mouse's concert, which was fucking sick. That was awesome and very emotional. It was so cool. It was my second VTuber concert ever, but it felt like an actual concert. Really kudos to their team. Rob, Roxy, Panini, Mouse's team knocked it out of the fucking park. Everybody was so cool. Mouse has been threatening to get me involved, and I haven't even sung my first fucking cover yet. It was an awesome experience. Ethel is a fucking dope DJ. So cool. So sick. I had a great time. I had brought little Puerto Rican flags to the concert, and I was handing them out like hotcakes to everybody to hype up Mouse. I saw BB No Money there. It was cool. What else? Faystorm, thank you so much for tier 1. Thank you. Mwah, thank you. Let's see. What is I'm trying to think. What else? And I agree that soda should be free at ticketed events. No, she didn't. I love her. She's great. I love Mouse. So, I love Mouse. It is very cool to, yeah. I love it. I would totally do, if Mouse was to come to me and she was like, I want to do this thing with you, I would say, there's plenty of people who I would say, they can say jump, and I'll always say how high. Mouse, Bug, Vexoria has become and Zolan have become very dear friends of mine this year. There's a lot of cool people, and I know I haven't been the best about like publicly highlighting and showcasing some of those friendships. There's other people too, for sure, but I haven't. The thing that I learned in this whole past weeks, and I'm going to close up shop here. Heads up, probably within the next 15 to 20 minutes. Hi, Silva. Welcome on in. We're going to be closing up stream in about 15 minutes. I have to cap my streams at like, I maximum can go 4 hours. But I'm trying to stick closer to 3. But I'm in the middle of a thought. Obviously, I'm not going to be like, okay, bye, guys. But so I'll use this time to kind of like wrap up a little bit, unfortunately. Because you know me, I will yap forever, which is what put me in this position. But I will say, so the past few weeks, I've really learned that there's a lot of reasons why I prioritize work. I definitely feel like the past few months, I overdid it because I was maybe trying to distract myself from the events over the summer. I also think that in my journey in VTubing, I've been really trying to learn how to course correct and fix some of the very bad work habits I've developed by working in the film industry. And one of those things is that I will self-isolate and I will focus only on work to the point that I will literally be debilitated, right? I don't make time for rest. I don't make time for self-care. I don't make time to fill my cup with joy. outside of the work that I do. And it's very easy to do that because I love what I do. But if the past 3 weeks have proved anything, and all of you being here have shown, it's really important for me to take care of myself. And that also means watering the flowers that I have in my garden. And those flowers include spending time with friends, spending time with my partner, spending time gaming off stream on things that I like outside of just my goon game lads. So, yeah. I'm just gonna so I think that post TwitchCon, I know I took a big break. And this week I just wanted to take it easy, kind of get back into things. But when I come back in December, I really look forward to maybe arranging some collabs, and hanging out with some people and spending time with people and making time and just doing that. I think that's really important. And and thing. I don't know. I gotta do that. So, but yeah, so TwitchCon was, for me, it was, there was mostly positive experience. Negatives are shared with a lot of other people. The other thing I'm gonna say, last thing I'll say about TwitchCon, is that I really feel like IRL streamers, there was like no fucking boundaries regarding what they were able to do and not do. I had, there was somebody when I was incognito who had come up to me and started talking to me and didn't disclose that they were streaming, and they turned a light on and it made me realize that they were live. And I was like, I'm literally fucking incognito. What the fuck? And so I do think that that's another thing that they need to look into in terms of putting boundaries in terms of that. Yeah. I think that they should definitely work on that because that was a little crazy. So yeah. Have I ever met Pumpkin? Not in person, but yes, I know Pumpkin. Yes, I know Pumpkin. Yes, we are model siblings, as a matter of fact. We have the same modeler. A lot of people get us confused, but she's a 1930s rubber hose cartoon and fabulous singer, and I'm the 1950s Disney princess with the mouth of a sailor. So that's usually the way to distinct us. Yeah. That's the way to distinguish us. I'm in Technicolor, she's in black and white. But she's an excellent singer, Pumpkin. But anyway, so TwitchCon was great. And let me tell you, I went from TwitchCon, I left TwitchCon Sunday, and Monday we shot Soda Pop. And I drove from San Diego back to LA, and I then stayed up till 3 a.m. Having to paint sneakers for the shoot and stuff. And so we shot Soda Pop, the next Danny Phantom K-pop Demon Hunter live action video. I think you're gonna love it. It's great. Hi, Haku. Welcome on in. But yes, I appreciate you saying that, Guardian. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We're very similar, but we are very different. And I respect what she does, but we are different, and I appreciate you saying that. But so I did Soda Pop, and it was wild. It was definitely like a mad rush to get that done, but we did. We survived, and I can't wait for you to see it. And there's a surprise in it that I think you will all enjoy. And you'll just have to see when it comes out. Hi, Kono. Welcome on in. So, there will be more behind the scenes stuff to come out when that video comes out. Lloyd, unfortunately, who is a director and editor, and Julia, they've been suffering a lot of personal circumstances and emergencies and stuff. So, it'll come out when it can come out. Hi, Sonic. Welcome on in. Hi, Goddess. Welcome on in. So, so we'll see whenever that launch comes. What else has happened in that time? Basically, I've just been resting and recovering. So, yeah. But it feels so good to be back. It really does. It really, really does. It feels so good. I've missed you all so much. I definitely feel like the past few weeks there's been like a little bit of a shift for me as I've been reflecting on how I've balanced my life and my work and my health. And so I'm taking a lot of active steps to take care of that. And but yeah, I am very happy to be back here. I look forward to coming back on Wednesday. We'll do more chatting. And Friday we'll do more Fallout. Make sure, so some takeaways that I will close up the shop with. Sorry if you guys are coming in right at the end. I have to keep really strict stream hours because it's doctor's orders for the foreseeable future, for maybe for the next couple of months, until like we start to see some really massive healing progress. Hi Nep Nep, hi baby. Mwah. But we are doing yeah, there's just a lot happening, I guess. So, as you know, I have to take mandated 5 to 10 minute voice breaks every hour. I'm actually, after this, I have to take that immediately because I've pushed myself. I like going over my threshold a little bit. But I just wanted to wrap this up. So as we do that on streams, if you have trailers or anything you want to check out that are a few minutes long, it's great. Make sure to send them, put them in the media channel on the Discord. Thanks for all the well wishes. I've seen all your messages. Thanks for keeping the Discord nice and active. It's been such a pleasure to see like all your well wishes. I feel very lucky to be able to come back and feel like there's my gremlins here with me. And I think you'll really like I've been cooking in the background. I hope that some things really come to fruition that I've been putting the work towards. And and then we'll be welcoming in the next year. But thanks everybody. I'm gonna go. Let's. Who the fuck are we gonna go raid? Let me see who I'm gonna raid. Let's see. Thank you so much for what? Let me see. Let me do this. Oh, thank you guys. You're so. Oh, thank you for the sweet messages. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It really. You have no idea. You have no idea just how rough it got behind the scenes, and sometimes you really do need that reminder to fight off some of those inner demons. And so you have no idea just how wonderful how wonderful that is. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. But I will okay, so let me let me see. Sorry. I'm going to raid. You know who I'd like to raid? I'd like to raid Lord Aethel. Yeah. Yeah. I love to raid him because I loved his set at Mousie's concert. I also find him incredibly hilarious. And Vane Gang is those are my comfort streamers. They make me piss myself laughing whenever they do stuff together. So I big fan. So we'll do that. Oh, thanks everybody. I'm gonna thank you for everything. We're gonna let's go raid. Let's go raid this. Where that? What the? I had this. Where did I had this was? Huh? Oh, here maybe. What the? Oh, here. Okay, Lord Aethel. There we go. All right. I promise I know how to do things. Okay, we're gonna raid Lord Aethel. You know here's the raid message. You know what to do. Grease or Gremlins. Thanks everybody. I will see you Wednesday. Thank you for the incredible warm welcome back. You know how to make a girl feel so special. Thank you so much. Voice rest for me now. Bye. Take care of yourselves. Bye. See you Wednesday. Bye. Have fun with Lord Aethel. Bye. Toodaloo. Bye. Yeah. Ba-bum.